Welcome to another episode of Savage Cash. Here with me, Supoman, your superhero podcaster. In today's episode, we can see a load of green. A lot of these coins that were red yesterday have now recovered. Now, some have recovered incredibly well. Some have done superbly well, in fact. You know, there are some, for instance, this one, Florin coin, look at that jump. And it's since gone down a little bit, but it's still in a much better position than it was yesterday. You can see that the gamble will have paid off. If you see red as shop, okay? When you see red, that means shop, okay? When you have red days, that means shopping days. It's also a day for researching your coins as well. It's also a day to make sure that the coins you're buying into, if you are about to buy into it, you research it. You research it for market news that dictates whether it's a good investment or a bad investment. Now, I took a look at Stellar Lumens yesterday and realised there was an article not so long ago, actually, about the fact that Stellar Lumens is going to have, there's going to be a ton of new Lumens coins added in general for the open market. And it is going to essentially devalue Stellar. It's going to devalue anybody's investment in Stellar right down, probably by about a third or so, or a quarter. So if you have, 2,900 invested in Stellar, when the new coins come in at the end of June, then it's going to essentially drop the value and it's going to take it down to about $700. Okay, so although I looked at Stellar as being quite good yesterday in terms of where it compared to its previous spike, actually, when you look into it, it's a bad decision. So make sure that you read up. So instead of investing in Stellar Lumens, I actually put some money in Litecoin. But I'll come on to Litecoin in a minute. Sia coin was another coin that I bought, another kind of 11,000 Sia coin, because yesterday it was, right down in value. It was about 5.2, yeah, it was down here. It was at 526, 527. And I bought exactly around here. It went up a few points. So I thought, right, I'm going to buy now because I can see it going up. I could see, based on the trends, it was just going to go up. It wasn't going to come down. So I made sure I bought it was about 533, I'd say. And I bought it and I rode this wave 2623. It's only a small wave, but it's actually keeping up a lot of my portfolio because at the moment, the thing that's actually letting down my portfolio, funnily enough, is Steam, which I do see as a long-termer. Okay, I don't look at this on a day-to-day basis. I don't get worried when I look at Steam. I don't get worried when I see the price was up here and then it went down and blah, blah, blah. It's gone up and down, up and down. People don't know what the hell they're doing. There's a lot of buyer support, then there's seller resistance, and, and essentially it just kind of goes topsy-turvy. But I know that in the future, this is going to be worth a hell of a lot more. This is going to literally make Savage Cash for the people that invested, particularly the people that invested in early. All right, so because Steam is down, most of my portfolio is down because I'd say 70% of my portfolio is actually invested in Steam. All right, so what else? Now, there's something that I have actually noticed. Okay, now, if we go and have a look at cannabis coin, okay, this is weird. Okay, all of a sudden, these cannabis related coins seem to be really gaining in value. It's since dropped in value, actually. It was much more the other day. But these cannabis coins, cannabis pot coins, these are ones to watch. Cannabis coin has actually done a lot of growth today from yesterday, and pot coin is in there as well. And I kind of think to myself, maybe I'm just too legitimate for these coins and not looking past my stance, I suppose, on cannabis, okay? But these coins seem to be doing quite well. Okay, let's have a look at another one that did really well a few weeks ago, Parkbyte. Okay, Parkbyte appears to be doing all right. Look, we had this massive spike the other week, and then earlier, I think it was a few days ago, actually it was a week ago, we had another big spike, and it's kind of gone up like that. So there's every likelihood. So there's a trend line going down, and there's a potential line going up. So we could see another Parkbyte spike going on soon. All right. So let's talk about Litecoin for a second. So I invested some money in Litecoin. Now, if you know me, you will know that I prefer to invest in cryptocurrencies that are kind of, you know, cents. Okay, you are buying into, you know, not very many cents. I don't tend to go for the big dollar amount. So I don't invest in Dash. I don't invest in Bitcoin, really. I don't invest in Ethereum. I don't invest in them. I leave my money in them, but I don't think, right, I'm going to put my money in. But Litecoin's owner, Charlie Lee, quit Coinbase literally a few days ago. Okay, it's still available to buy on Coinbase, but I imagine he's going to be moving out on his own very soon. This has brought Litecoin into the public eye, and I put some money into Litecoin. And Litecoin's not been doing too badly today, actually. Look, it's on the way up. So I think this was nicely invested money, and I still think it's going to continue going up and up and up, because this is big news, particularly because people are quite unhappy with Coinbase yesterday when it essentially kept messing up for people wanting to get on the exchange and to buy stuff, and they wanted to put some money in wallets. I bought some Bella yesterday. I was quite happy with my choice to buy Bella because I thought that Bella at the time was really low valued. So I bought some Bella while it was really low, and it has had a nice rise since yesterday. Not the best of rises. I don't expect, and I hope you don't expect, that when you have a sale day, that the next day it's going to go right up, okay? What sale day allows you to do is buy at a good price. You know, like in my cryptocurrency investment course, which is available in the description, in my cryptocurrency investment course, one of the criteria I say when you are going to make an investment is to make sure you get in at the right point, okay? You may identify a great coin, but if you get in too high, you are going to miss out. And what happens is, with a lot of cryptocurrencies, is, you know, the value goes like that anyway. The price goes like that. So eventually it does come down and you can get it at a good price, okay? And yesterday signifies an opportunity to get it at a really good price, so that when it goes up, which doesn't happen straight away, but when it does, it means that you make the most out of the gains because you get it whilst it's really down. That's why I love red days. So when people say to me, you know, what's your favorite day on the cryptocurrency market? I always say red days. I don't like days when it's all green. I mean, yeah, obviously there's a lot of my coins are in the top 10. But I don't necessarily like seeing green because I love shopping. I love spotting an opportunity. I love getting in with a coin very early on so that I can realize the gains. I don't necessarily like buying it when it's doing well already. I spot the opportunity to get coins at the best price and essentially enter the trade at the right time so that I can make some really good reward out of it. So I really like days like yesterday, and I don't wish for them all the time, but I do like it when it happens. So I don't normally invest in coins that have, you know, that are worth above $50. Sometimes I don't even invest in them if they're above $10, unless I really see the opportunity for it to go up from $10 to $100, etc. Okay, but I tend to get in with coins very early on. So let's have a look at Basic Attention Token. Now let me just tell you what I did with Basic Attention Token, because I know I came on not long ago and I said, you know, buy Basic Attention Token. It was at that point about 30 cents. Okay, it was around about this point here. It was quite high, and from that point it went right down. And when I noticed this was going down, I actually sold Basic Attention Token and bought BitShares. Okay, and then what I did recently, okay, was that I actually invested in Basic Attention Token when it was 17 cents, which was literally a couple of days ago. Here it was. I invested in Basic Attention Token because I decided that it had probably reached a very low point and it was only going to go up from there. So I invested in it at 17 cents and it has since gone up. But as you can see, you know, although it makes a pretty good gain, you know, 48% gain, you know, you don't necessarily see the big pushes in price. So what I've decided I'm going to do is I am going to put money into some cryptocurrencies which are higher in value. So ones that I've done today, just to give you a heads up, ones that I have done today are Ethereum Classic, which isn't necessarily doing that well at the moment, and as I say, I'm not worried. Ethereum Classic, I've put money in that. I have put money in Litecoin as well, which I did yesterday. And I put some more money into Ethereum. Now, I imagine that over the next few days, these are going to go right up. Right up. And I'm not worried if it doesn't necessarily, because I think long-term wise, it's going to do really well. But I think for the short term, it's got the opportunity to go right up. So really, my picks today, now that we have kind of had a recovery, my picks today are Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, if you haven't already, Stratis, and also Ethereum. Because I think these are going to do really well over the next coming days. I'm not sure if it's too late on Basic Attention Token to actually make some good gains. You can, it's still much lower than it was a few weeks ago when I said, you know, get it, which was about 32 cents, 32 cents. So you can still get in here, but actually what I'm going to be doing over the next few days is investing in the higher value cryptocurrencies and see how that does. All right. I've just added a load of money to the exchanges. I bought some. I added a load to the exchanges to essentially compound what I'm already investing in and what's already rising. All right. So I am going to hopefully let you know how that goes soon. But those are my picks today. So I hope you enjoyed this. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Savage Cash.